There you are, lass. Here's your bags.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds chunky, doesn't it?
Would anyone mind if we joined in for a bit?
Well then, lass. Don't suppose they would. But I think the horse will take a dim view of it. Long past his bedtime it is. And we've got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to fetch him up from the dairy. So I better be taking Charlie there back to the stable shortly.
I'll get you some money, eh? I don't know I've done with my pay.
Never you mind that, lass. I'll sell her up with the mistress in the morning. She's right glad to have some extra help around the house, I reckon. Otherwise she wouldn't send me to seek for you. Right, bye now, lass. I'll see you around, no doubt.
Bye. Jenny, there you are! Hannah! Oh, Hannah, it's so good to see you.
I'm so worried about you getting off the train by yourself in the dark.
Oh, well, the cabby was lovely. Shining his lantern up and down that platform. And you had a little sign saying, Jenny Lucas for 5 foot home. I knew it was made come for.
It's not really a cabby, you know. It's just Bob the Milkman. He's the only one around here with a car. My little sister. I can't believe so tall in 6 months.
And I can't believe you're married. Hey, let's see the ring. Oh, Hannah, that's lovely. Oh, I wish I'd been there for the wedding. I'm so sorry I wasn't. It was only yesterday the new girl came to help in the shop.
It's all right. We'll do anything about you. So,
bag up your truffles if you roll.
Mattie, this is Jenny, your sister.
Smile. Jenny, she's told me a lot about you. It's a pleasure.
Is it true they're having a special dance just for you two, even though you're both just servants?
Not quite. The party's actually for Master Will. He's off to college soon. Master and Mistress said that we could come along because of the wedding and all. Which reminds me, Tom, it's time for the last dance. Jenny, this is my friend Tom. He'll be your partner.
Hello,
Yeah.
Jenny.
I'm not sure I can dance like you do, Miguel.
Oh, don't worry about it, just enjoy yourself.
That's it, Tom.
Hi, Sarah. How you feeling? Drowning in tissues? Oh, good. So you'll be back on Monday then? Just in time for the maths test? Well, I just thought I'd warn you. No, you didn't miss much in games. I don't think so. Just revising for the test and reading that book for English. Oh, there was one thing, and I suppose you might think about doing it in your prostrate state.
Hiya, Jenny.
Hi, Mum. Are you still there? Yes, what was I saying? Oh, yes, it's a sort of project thing about the First World War for history. No, not the Blitz, idiot. That was the second one. The First World War. When the Titanic sank.
It's got nothing to do with the Titanic.
Oh, shut up, Mum. Yes, well, we have to find out what our families might have been doing in 1914. You know, if they fought in any battles or anything. And then there's going to be this huge ceremony at school, and we're going to read out all the names of the ancestors and sing songs and have poems. Yeah, sounds quite good. We'll get us out of double games in the winter anyway. So I just thought you could think about it. Right, okay. See you on Monday then, or Tuesday, if you want to give the maths test a miss.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Better than old Harry's usual ideas anyway. Have we got any stuff about great grannies and granddads?
Probably somewhere, but just now I can't think of anything but a cup of tea.
Right-o. Thanks.
So what else are you doing this weekend apart from researching your ancestors?
Buying a present for Lisa's birthday, going to the party on Saturday, deciding what to wear for going to the party, washing my hair for going to the party. Oh, and having a long lie-in after the party till 11 at least.
11? Just think yourself lucky you weren't your great granny. You'd have had been up at 6 every day, rain or shine, weekend or no weekend.
Jenny! There you are. So I think you shall be out here.
Jenny, hi.
outside for a bit of fresh air. I'm not used to being in the kitchen all day. The other lasses won't talk to us yet.
I'll help you if you like.
Oh, thanks. Anyways, what are you doing here?
Mam sent me down with some stuff from the shop. It's biscuits for Master Will going away to fight. Funny, gets himself a place at the big university up in Cambridge. He decides to go away to fight instead.
He must be really clever.
Oh, he is.
Is he going straight out of France?
No, training first, in the big camp up in Lakely. Who knows? Maybe the war will be over by the time he even gets there.
Aye, they said it'd be done by Christmas.
Aye, right enough. Nice. Ow. Lakely's where you and Hannah are from, isn't it?
Aye. Yeah. So, Tom, why does your mum send Master Will sweets and things?
It's a sort of thank you. He's always lending me books, you see. Actually, he said he had a few to give me today before he went off to camp.
And how are you and him friends? What with him being one of the big house and well, you're just a shop dad.
Well, me and me mum helped him save a fox from the hunt.
You saved a fox?
Oh, he's not your usual upper-class gent as Master Will, but honestly, I don't know how he's going to make it as a soldier. Hates fox hunting, thinks it's cruel.
Yeah, but how did you save a fox?
Right. This was about a year ago. There was me and me mum. We were cleaning up just outside the shop, next to the shed door. Which I just oiled. Sorry. All of a sudden, Master Will comes.
Oh God!
Closes the door with a massive thud.
Massive thud!
Master Will, is it, from the hall? He gave me a fright.
Sorry, Mrs.
Mrs. Hedley?
Oh, well, Mrs. Hedley, I was wondering if you had any ginger beer to sell. Thirsty work this riding.
Well, surely, but won't you come inside?
Well, could you possibly bring it out here?
I could. But are you going to tell me what you've got in the shed there?
A fox, a very frightened fox. Would you help me hide it?
So then I say to him, there's no lock on that door.
Yes, I know, that's why I'm standing in front of it.
But the hounds will be after it any minute. I mean, don't you think you should...
Oh, I don't think so. I threw a few kippers at them. That should put them off the scent. Oh no, there's Father.
Will, what on earth are you doing? Why aren't you mounted? We need every man we can muster if we're to get back on the scent of this wretched fox again.
Sorry, Father. I got thrown down by Longacre Wood. My wrist's a bit sore. I think I'll just walk back. Just you'll find your own way home. She's a good mare.
Oh, I'm sure she's Wilsie's more bloody sense than you do sometimes. Good day to you.
Well, that's all very satisfactory. I'll be off, and would you mind seeing that the fox gets off safely? Would you mind that the fox gets off safely?
I like that. He sounds daft, but grand.
Oh, he is.
So, these books he lends you, are you much of a reader then?
Suppose so. I mean, I feel a bit daft saying this, but I'd really like to be a teacher when I'm older.
Doesn't it cost loads to be a teacher?
I'm going to grammar school. Mr. MARINA, he's the headmaster. He says that I've got a good chance at the training college after that.
But doesn't it still cost lots?
Well, I was lucky. I got a scholarship. Ow. There's only 3 of us going to the grammar.
I'd have loved to have gone to grammar school. I had to leave when I was 14 to help our auntie. She's got a shop and all. So Draper's down in Lakely.
What about your mum and dad?
My mum's dead.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I never knew her because she died when I was born. And my dad, he's from Ireland. He moved back over there to be with my nana and grandpa, and he met somebody else and married her. He did send for me and our Hannah, but Auntie said we'll be better off with her, so... Yeah, she's got no family of her own. She's been grand.
I don't have a dad. Lost him in the pit explosion when I was 7.
That must have been terrible for your mum.
I think that's the main reason she wants me to go to grammar school, to be honest. Doesn't want me to end up down the pit like my dad. Very posh. Almost didn't recognise you.
Yes, well, feels 2 sizes too big in some places and 2 sizes too small in others. Who?
Oh, sorry. This is Jenny. She's the sister-in-law of me pal, you know, Mattie.
Oh, I hadn't seen you before, have I?
No, sir, I've just come here. I'm my sister, Hannah. She's the one that's just got married to Mattie, Tom's pal. She's your mum's, she's Lady Fordham's parlourmaid.
Oh, are you working at the house too?
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen.
Jenny! Cook says you ought to come straight away.
I'm sorry.
Because Cook says you're taking advantage.
Advantage?
Of being a spoiled brat and getting treats just because your sister's a
Oh,
chambermaid.
no, I never meant to.
Maybe's not, but the rest of us don't like it, so you just watch it.
I better get off. See you later, Tom. Bye, sir.
Jenny, wait. Sorry, thanks. I was just wondering if you wanted to, maybe you could come by the shop sometime and see us on a Sunday when you've got some time off. And Mum loves making special teas.
That would be lovely, Tom, thanks. I don't think Hannah's going to be much company. She's going to be too busy being married.
Well, just send word up and I'll come and seek you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thanks. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Careful. You have those all week by the time you head off.
I hope you like the books. There's some geometry, there's some novels, some history, and a bit of poetry if you're into that sort of thing.
Now and then. So you've marked some.
Oh, yes. How is this for stirring stuff? Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul.
It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the keeper of my soul. Sounds a bit like a hymn or something.
Very British Empire.
Why did he never show me any of his stuff before?
Just remember how little you were when your dad died. We hadn't been married long and he was an only child. His mum and dad had died a few years earlier. Men can be hopeless about their family history, you know. Just like they aren't remembering birthdays. The one thing I do know is that Roger wanted your name to be Jenny Hedley Clark, just like his was Roger Hedley Clark after an old family friend. And of course he had the suitcase.
Why did he never look in it?
Well, I think at the time your dad died I felt it would have made me too sad. He wouldn't have been around for me to ask him about the things in it, and then, to be honest, I just forgot. It's nice to see you looking through it though.
What would have happened if you hadn't liked Jenny for a name?
Lucky I did, or there might have been a row. I was a bit doubtful about that Hedley bit at first, but I thought it sounded very dignified. Thought he might be Prime Minister someday. Lady Jenny Hedley Clark.
Well, I'm going to keep looking through all this lot and try and find out why I got landed with Hedley as a middle name. Everyone in my class has middle names they can use if they get fed up of their first name. Like Sarah's middle name is Claire, and she spells Sarah with a Z and Claire without the E all over her books. I look pretty stupid writing Hedley Clark, wouldn't I?
Whose is this tin, do you think?
It's got a name on it and a date. Edward Hedley, 1900, Byford Pit. There isn't a pit at Byford, is there?
I think there used to be. It's all covered over now. I think I read once that there was some big explosion there not long after 1900.
Was Edward Hedley a relation?
I keep telling you, love, I really don't know. Sorry. We'll just have to keep looking and see if there's anything else we can find.
What is this?
Well, I can't imagine why anyone would want to keep that. That's what I think it's for, that is.
What's that?
Women used to hand them out to young men in wartime to shame them into joining the army. Try to make out they were cowards, you know? Now this, I do recognise. It's a bait box.
This is me dad's bait box. He had it when he was down the pit.
It's got his name on it. That's how they knew it was him when they brought him out of the pit. He was that badly cut about.
I am sorry, Mrs. Hedley.
Life goes on, lass. Have you got any keepsakes from your mum?
Yeah, this. It's It's my mum's hair in the locket.
Oh, that's lovely.
What about your dad? I mean, I know he's not dead like, but Ireland's a long way off.
Well, he writes twice a year, but he's not much of a scholar. I think my stepmom puts down what he wants to say.
Well, your man must have been the scholar then. You're dead clever.
Shut up. I'm not half as clever as you. Not with us leaving school early and all.
Don't run yourself down, lass. Book learning's not everything.
Oh, Mum, do you have that stuff for Jenny to fetch back? Then maybe I could walk with her down the lane to wait for the pony and trap. Dr. Lindsay will be setting off for evensong soon.
Here it is, Jenny. It's just a few treats for you and some for that sister of yours. I thought she looked out of sorts the last time I saw her in the village.
She's not out of sorts. She's expecting a bairn.
Is she now? I'm sure Mattie will tell Tom, you know, they're thick as thieves, those two, so there's no need to whisper. Right now, Tom. Come straight back now.
Okay, Mum.
No hanky-panky.
Mum?
We'll see you next week on your half day, Jenny.
That'll be lovely. Thanks very much, Mrs. Hedley.
Goodbye, Mum.
Oh, it's the only thing that gets us through when that Lizzie and Polly start on at me in the kitchen. The thought of your mum's cakes and scones.
Is that really the only thing that keeps you going?
Don't be silly.
What then?
What do you mean, what then?
Well, I do like seeing you, Jenny Lucas.
Me too. I like seeing you. I mean, well, I see enough of me.
So, are we, you know, walking out, as they say?
I'd like to walk out with you, Tom Hedley.
Really?
Really? I would. Tom, has your mum ever thought about getting married again, like my dad did?
I'm not sure. Don't really think about it, to be honest. I think she does get lonely sometimes, though.
Oh, well, we'll have to matchmake for her, and it'll be someone else she can cook for.
She's always at it, you know, she never stops. Actually, she even said she was going to be sending some stuff up for Master Will in the camp. Just as well. We got a letter from him. The food is terrible.
Oh, I bet he's homesick. Like I said before, I can't see him being much of a soldier. He doesn't know a bee from a bull's foot. Not like our Mattie, or the other lad they knock about with. John Watson.
John,
Aye, they're the right sorts to be soldiers. Anyway, our Hannah said she'd dump Mattie if he ever joined up now that she's
expecting? I do know, Mattie did tell me.
Well, he's your pal. You have words with him. It's not fair on Hannah, and it won't be fair on the baby when it's born.
Maybe it's a hard one, that.
Well, would you join up if you were Mattie?
What, you mean if I was 19 and old enough?
No. If you had a wife
And a baby on the way?
yeah, that not.
Well, what difference would it make?
What difference? Tom Hedley, of course, it would make a difference. Why put yourself in so much danger when you don't have to? When there's people needing you, the people who look after.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I would join up, to defend them from the Germans, to protect them.
That's all happening in France, Tom. It's not as real as what's happening here. Look, what if Hannah got sick when she's having the baby
What do you mean it's not as real? I mean, okay, so, right, Britain's an island, and King George V lives in London.
Yeah, so?
Well, have you been around the coast? Have you been to London? Have you seen the King? No, but you still know that those things are real and true, so how's this any different?
Like saying your prayers even though you've never seen God.
I don't know about that anymore. Since I lost my dad down the pit. But think about it, I mean, Mattie works down the pit, that's just as dangerous.
Yeah, but that's his job, he's got no choice. Anyway, I'm not sure we should be fighting the Germans in France. Just got some archduke person got shot.
Look, you just don't understand it. It's like this. You know how you keep telling me about Lizzie in the kitchen? And how greedy she is and how she doesn't care
She
who
thinks
she's
she's so much more important than everybody else.
Exactly! That's just what the Huns like, only on a much grander scale. I mean, they don't care about who they're hurting. They're just looking for an excuse to steal other people's countries and go marching off into Belgium even though Belgium was supposed to be safe. The newspaper said that we were bound in honour to stand up to them. You know, to tell them that we weren't going to tolerate bullies. Britain's a great empire, Jenny. That's why it's called Great Britain. But we can't afford to show ourselves up now.
It's very clever, everything you've said. But I'm sure the German soldiers would much rather be at home with their wives and sweethearts and their families. Anyway, Tom Hedley, you talk about making a stand, and you're the one going on about Lizzie Palmer. Oh, if you ask me, it'll be half her fault if Mattie chimes up. No, hearing that horrible Polly Watkins keep going on about that poster they've seen down in Lakeland. Aye, the one that says, you've got to tell your best boy he's got to join the war.
He's not her best boy.
Aye, but Hannah said she always wanted him to be. Our Hannah said that Lizzie wanted Mattie to court her before he got his eyes on our Hannah. Here he is now. I'm off. See you later.
Jenny?
Mattie?
What do you want?
No, just fancied a bit of a walk, that's all. Have you finished your recording?
Mattie, I'm not in the mood.
Here, Tom, look. How's that for a prize conquer?
You're a bit long in the tooth for the Conquer Championship, aren't you?
Now, Hannah said the first time she fancied me was when she saw me beat, what's his name? JOBSON in the second place.
All right, I'll believe you.
Honestly. It's a grunt, mate. It's nice, that. No jabbering on up here.
I need eat.
Aye.
You and me.
Brains and brawn, eh? You're the brains, of course.
Well, didn't show many of them when I fell into your dad's prize cabbages, did I? And you didn't waste words then either.
You know, I'd spend all my spare time watering the damn things, you know. Me and me dad went nuts.
You never snitched on me, did you?
I reckon I should have done.
I thought you might have done. That alarm man rang from the pit head.
Aye. That was a sad day.
Still think about it, Mattie. My dad getting pulled up by your dad's. You helping a cause.
Look at the draw, I suppose. I mean, my dad could have been on that shift just as easy. You know?
So, what's up?
Now, have you heard any more from Master Will?
Not a lot, no. No, I tell you like, we did get a letter from him recently. Right? Apparently, you'll like this. We're looking for tunnellers, right?
What?
And they got really excited when they heard that Will's dad owned a pit.
Why?
Thought that he might be some kind of expert or something.
They're being for a disappointment, my dad. I've never met such a cack-handed
I
bloke.
wouldn't trust him with a garden
No.
though.
Mind you, he's a nice enough bloke.
Oh, right, absolutely.
He's canny, but he's a bit weird. He's got his head in the clouds, like you, sometimes.
Watch it.
You know, Tom, I should be settled now. I should be, but I just don't know where to put my next foot anymore. I mean, I do love Hannah, and I am looking forward to the band.
Congratulations, by the way.
But it's just this war, you know? I mean, work down the pit's down to 4 days a week.
Hang on, I thought his lordship was giving you lads some extra work.
He's a fair man, but it feels like charity, you know? Me, I want to do something more worthwhile. I want to know where I'm heading, you know?
Well, where are you heading?
France. Maybe.
What? You mean enlisting?
I'm thinking. Yeah. Keep that on. It's a good one.
You say so. Go on then, how many games did you win for this?
That comes could win the war.
We have in mind to do those brave volunteered soldiers who have volunteered to help our French allies against the common enemy. In the words of the War Secretary Lord Kitchener, it will be in their duty to set an example of discipline and perfect steadiness under fire. Our thoughts and prayers go with them.
I vow to thee, my country, all earthly things above, entire and whole and perfect, the service of my love, the love that asks no questions, the love that stands the test, that lays upon the altar the dearest and the best, the love that never falters, the love that pays the price, the love that makes undaunted the final sacrifice.
Amen. I would now like to draw the attention of the congregation to the fact that our recruiting centre here in Lakely will be open every day from 10 o'clock in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. If any young man of the congregation should wish to do his duty by his country, here is his opportunity. There may be no others.
Mattie Clark. Mattie Clark.
Oh no, what does she want?
Ignore her.
Mattie Clark.
Mattie Clark. Best boy.
What do you want then, Lizzie Palmer?
Isn't it about time you joined up, Mattie Clark? Your country needs you.
The cheek of it. Get on your way.
Hannah, don't take on, I'll sort these out myself.
With this, maybe?
You do know what you're talking about, you two. You're so brave. Why don't you go be nurses and mop up the blood, eh?
My Mattie's just as brave as Eddie.
Hannah,
Just the other day, he stayed down the pit with John Watson when a prop collapsed and he got his leg hurt.
Yes.
He had to wait hours for help, and the whole section could have come down on the both of them.
Says you.
Listen here! I'm not being made a fool of by two lasses that haven't the sense they were born with. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful servant. I've made up my mind already what I'm doing without anyone else's help, right? And Jenny there, she's right. Take the beastly thing. Take the beastly thing yourselves unless you've got the guts to join up. Next time you have a job to be done, Lizzie Palmer, you do it. Don't be getting Polly there to do your dirty work. Thank God I saw through you in time.
Made up your mind, have you?
You're not going to like it, lass, but I'm off to Lakely in the morning. Me and a few of the lads, we're going to go down there and we're going to enlist. Look, if there's tunnel work to be done in France, then they're going to need miners. And Lord Fordham, he'll take care of the families back here. He'll give you good money. I know he will. Hannah, the work I'm going to be doing, it's not different than what I do now. I mean, it's mine and I'll still be underground.
But the
So
baby, Mattie.
I'll get leave and it'll all be over soon. It's bound to be.
Mattie.
Come on, I've got a big day in the morning. Got to get some rest.
Don't you leave us.
Mattie!
I don't need you to see me off to France yet, you know, Tom. They might even want me.
No, I'm coming too.
I don't know me that.
No, I mean I'm coming to enlist.
Are you mad? You've got to be 19 to enlist. You what, 16?
I'm 17 in June.
Oh, come on.
Plus I'm just as smart as Ned Watkins and
Yes.
he's 22 and I'm just as strong.
That's also true.
So what are you worried about? Come on.
You won't get in.
Look, I'll just say that I'm 19 next week, then it won't be as bad. What's the worst that can happen? Come on.
Come on then.
Tom, wait!
Jenny? When you're back in the hall.
I beg them to swap me half a day, look. I know what you're up to and you mustn't.
I have to do this.
I don't think I can bear you being John.
Please.
What about your place at grammar school there?
The books will still be there when I get back. Jenny. Jenny, look at me. I'm scared too, believe me, but I need you to be strong for me. And to look after me, man, for me while I'm gone. Okay? Well, Jenny?
Tom. After group is it?
Next!
Good luck.
Name,
Matthew John Clark.
age,
19.
occupation,
Minor.
married.
Yes.
Have you ever served in the armed forces before?
No.
Have you seen the MO?
Eh?
MO, medical officer.
Oh, aye, sir.
It's yes, sir, or no, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Well, what?
have you been given a medical card?
Yes, sir.
Next!
Oh, sorry.
Name,
Thomas Edward Hedley.
age,
I'm going to be 19 next Sunday, sir.
occupation,
Minor.
married.
No.
It's just as well. You be telling her pack of lies too.
Sir?
Have you ever served in the armed forces before?
No, sir.
Have you seen the MO?
No, sir.
Have you got a medical card?
No, sir.
Why not?
I didn't think you needed one, sir.
Who's your local doctor?
Dr. Lindsay.
Your height seems fine. Can you read that sign over there?
Second Bat Lately Division.
Battalion Division.
Eh?
2nd Battalion Lately. Ah, never mind. Eyesight fine. Go see Dr. Lindsay. He'll examine you. Right! Swear it in. Raise your right hands and read off the card.
I swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King George V, his heirs and successors, and that I will, as in duty bound, honestly and faithfully defend His Majesty, his heirs and successors, in person, crown and dignity, against all enemies according to the conditions of my service.
You, with me.
It's Jenny from the hall, isn't it?
Yes, Dr. Lindsay.
Yeah, are you all right?
I'll be right as rain in a minute, sir.
Yeah, would my handkerchief help?
Thank you, sir.
This wouldn't have anything to do with young Tom, would it?
How did you know?
I've just given him his medical.
Oh, please tell me you didn't pass him, sir.
Oh, I had to pass him, A1, reluctantly, I might add.
What's A1, sir?
Oh, A1 means he's a fine, upstanding young lad, fit for active service, though in my opinion he should think twice before throwing himself away in France.
It's not throwing himself away, sir.
No, sorry. No, I shouldn't have said that. Tactless of me, do forgive me. The idealism of youth.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Nothing, no. So would I be right in thinking you and he are walking out together?
Something like that.
Yeah?
I know it's not been long, but we do really like each other. And now Hannah, that's my sister. She says that we're too young, but I was 16 just after Christmas, and he'll be 17 in a few months' time, and then we're gonna...
And you wish you hadn't told me you were 16, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah, you think I didn't know?
Can you please just go and tell him that he's too young? Look, I know he wants to go fight, and I'm really proud of him, but I just don't think I can bear him being gone. And I don't see what this war has to do with us anyway, even though he's tried to explain over and over and over
It's
again.
not up to me to tell them anything, I'm afraid. And he has taken the king's shilling, so really it is rather too late. Oh, look here. All over the country, there's young brave lads like Tom signing up, and there's recruiting officers telling them to pop round the back and come back in half an hour when they're 19 and old enough. Well, only last week there was a young chap I measured, far too small. No, recruiting officer just popped him on a box, told me I needed new spectacles and said to measure him again. Yeah, well, anyway, I must be off. Look, do come and see me if things become too difficult. You know, come and have a chat. I can do that at least.
Right, well, that's me all sorted now. Can head back now. Mind you, I'm not looking forward to telling my mum the news. But I guess it has to be done. You wouldn't mind breaking the news, would you? Okay, thank you. Love you, bye.
Oh, Mrs. Hedley! Mrs. Hedley!
What is it, Jenny?
Look,
Have you seen Tom? He's been missing all day.
Well, he wanted me to tell you that he's...
Is he hurt?
No.
What is it?
Well, I need to tell you that he's...
What's going on, Jenny? What's he been up to? For heaven's sake, just tell me.
Oh, he's enlisted!
He's enlisted? But he's only 16. What about his scholarship?
Oh, I've tried to persuade him not to go, but they're taking all sorts of lads. That's not even all there, if you know what I mean, and lads not even big enough or tall enough. And if someone's not old enough, well, just tell them to come back in like an hour's time. Oh, it's mad.
God, I don't think I could bear this. First his dad, now him.
Well, not all soldiers die in the war, surely, Mrs. Hedley.
Why didn't he come and tell me himself?
He was too frightened.
That's a fine thing. He's off to fight the Hun and he's frightened of his mum. Do you think I'd cut my nose off to spite my face? No, there's nothing on earth I can say will make any difference, so I'm just going to have to show him I love him while he's here and try not to be shouting at him. He is coming back, isn't he, before he goes? Oh, please tell me he is.
They've given him a railway warrant to get to where he's got to be trained. That's not till Monday. He's got a few days home yet.
Hi, Mum.
Tom, come here.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
How could you? How could you? I am proud of you, lad, honest I am, but honestly I'm cross enough to burst this stupid war. I wish there was another way for you to be going on, but I know there isn't. There's no point arguing. Your dad would have been just the same. Oh well, we'll have to think about packing. You're going to need clean socks, treacle toffees, and I can't think what else now. What do you need? Never mind. There's a few days till Monday. Will you be seeing Master Will while you're away?
Oh, we're probably in the same battalion, ma'am. I saw a bunch of lads from the pit, so we'll stick close together. And I'll stick close to Mattie. I'll keep an eye on him for Hannah. Hey, Jenny, you'll have to show me about tunnelling and such.
You'll need lots of sweets then.
Oh, that's my mum. Oh, look after her for me while I'm gone, will you, Jenny? And, you'll still come here every Sunday? Just as if I was here?
If you think I'm spending any more time in the kitchen with Polly and Lizzie than I have to, well, I could kill them.
Well, just remember this. nothing those two can say mean the slightest bit of difference to Mattie and me.
Well, let's all have a nice tea before Jenny has to get back. Susanna Hedley, widow of Edward Hedley.
Thomas Hedley, son of Susanna Hedley, sweetheart of Jenny Lucas.
Jenny Lucas, kitchen maid at Byford Hall.
We, the above, promise to keep each other in our hearts through this difficult time, and we promise to meet all three together in better times ahead. Signed by all of us, 10th of February, 1915.